Byron, welcome. You have so much experience in this field. Where do you see the future of mass media headed?
Oh, I think this is a phenomenal time right now because I look back at 100 years ago, it was the Industrial Revolution. And what fueled that was gas and oil. And today, 100 years later, it's the digital revolution. And what's fueling that is content. And we will never have enough content as we're out there trying to feed an insatiable appetite in more than 4 billion connected devices around the world. This is really exciting. I love it. And I can't think of a better time than to be in media. And it's in its infancy. It really is, because we're now making that transition where we're adding more texture to the landscape, where it isn't just linear. It's linear and digital. And I don't think it's either or. It's never either or instead of. If you look at the movie industry, right? So you have the movie industries, you're making movies, and then here comes radio. And then they said, oh, well, radio's going to get rid of movies. And it was like, no. It became additive. And then it was like, TV came along. They're like, oh, that's it. That's a wrap. Goodbye movies, goodbye radio, we have TV. No, it became additive. Everything makes it better. Here's VHS, here's cable. All of it just made everything bigger and better, and the same thing with streaming. But at the end of the day, human beings want to connect. They want to hear great stories. They want to tell their stories. They want to be heard. They want to feel relevant. And at the end of the day, you will never, ever be able to feed that insatiable appetite of content, and more content.
It's so great to hear you say that, because as someone in the media, we hear all the time about AI, Gen AI, it's going to take jobs, it's going to disrupt in negative ways. And actually, it's really nice to hear you say that this is an exciting time for mass media.
Well, listen, AI will be a part of our landscape, but I think what will happen with AI is it's going to be regulated, because you can't let something become smarter than you. and then all of a sudden you're going, wow, how do we let that happen? So I think it's going to be regulated. I think it's going to make us better. It's going to give us the tools we need to improve what we do. So I don't think we should be afraid of it. We just need to, Albert Einstein said it best. The very definition of intelligent life is life that can adapt. We have to adapt. We have to grow. We have to use AI, but use it in a way where it is helping us and not hurting us, and I think that's very possible.
Where are you putting your focus at the moment?
Right now, we're just having fun building the world's biggest media company. And I'm a firm believer in local news. Over the last several years, we've invested over $1 billion buying. Listen, I don't think people will ever wake up one day and not want local news. You need it. It's a matter of survival. I mean, look what happened with the pandemic. In some cases, our local news had 90% of the market share. If people had their television sets on, 90% of them were watching our local news because they needed to know what was going on with the pandemic. And so it's important. It's a matter of survival. Local news, weather, sports, traffic, you name it. And local sports, that's big, as well as national sports. You have to have it. We're never going to wake up one day and not want NFL football, college football, NBA basketball. It's a great business, and I love it. Listen, ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox, the 4 networks came together and did a deal with the NFL for $10 billion a year for 11 consecutive years, $110 billion to have NFL rights. So we're going to have NFL football on our local TV stations out to 2033. I'm not losing any sleep over local TV stations.